The first time you and I met in person, Evo 2016, you had a very uncharacteristic moment, and I want to talk about that to have a broader conversation about fame and pressure and everything else that comes with being a top-level competitor in your shoes. In that moment, in the series that you were playing against Tekken Master, that was sort of his kind of coming out party in terms of being as good as he was as his big moment and showing in a tournament. And I remember the set, the both of you in that arena, in the Evo arena in Vegas, you taking the beanie that you had, the SonicFox beanie, and throwing it to the ground, like very forcefully in the middle of the set, because you were getting your ass handed to you for a little bit there, and it was so unlike you, because I think the one thing that many people know about your career is not only are you dominant, you're very composed, very good at keeping it together in those high pressure kind of pressure cooker moments. What made you snap? And I would say the second part of that I want to ask is, how have you been able to keep that composure in those moments where you have, in that case, tens of thousands of people sitting there watching you as you try your best to go after what you want to win and achieve?
Well, I do have to make one slight correction. I didn't throw the hat. I don't get like frustrated by throwing the hat. I took the hat off and I calmly set it down because I it was the first and the first time it was because the reason that was so significant is because nobody's ever really made me like do that before. So
Right.
I took the hat off and I sat down and I sat there thinking like how the hell do I beat this dude? Like he's playing so good and now he's up in a bracket reset and now I'm panicking because I don't like it's like what do I do? So I had to give myself like time to compose, to think about what was going on, and I sat up, I thought about it, and then I was like, play again. I can do this. I can beat you. You're not as powerful as you think you are. And ever since then, like uh because of my experience and where I've been, it doesn't matter how big the Evo stage is. I've been there. I've been of the top of every single competition that I've ever played. It comes down to having that mental fortitude and just relaxing and just playing the game. Even in some like high level matches, like again at We Play for example against Tekken Master as well, where it was like 4-4 last like literally the next hit somebody's gonna win or the bracket is gonna reset, right? And I'm the one that has to reset the bracket, so it's like and it was really funny because they had heartbeat monitors, and unfortunately, I didn't have like mine on. But I promise everybody, there was a really, really serious critical moment where it's like next hit, somebody's gonna die, and everyone, I can hear everyone in the background screaming, like they don't know what's gonna happen. It's like a really intense moment. I promise you, my heartbeat was only at like 70. So, like I was so calm and composed in that scenario. And I think because I think because I had the composure over Tekken Master, he made a huge critical error, and I ended up like beating him for it, resetting the bracket, and then winning the whole event from that point. It just comes like I say, it comes down with experience. I never like there's always a lot on the line, but I'm also having so much fun. Like when I'm in those serious like uh panicky moments, I'm always just like, damn, this dude is putting me through it. But it's like almost like a masochistic like kind of like rush that I feel. I'm like this is so thrilling. Like I can't get enough of it. So that's why it's like I'm having so much fun. So like, win or lose, like I can't be mad because like this is so fun. So and I'm always happy for my opponent that ever messes me. But I mean I'm always a little salty too. But like I typically like I have so much fun in those scenarios. I love it when people are like, capable of beating me up. So
Yeah, you're a good competitor. That's the best part. Even humble in defeat,
yeah.
and gracious in victory. That's I think that's the saying. So, on that note, the that composure. I know you mentioned the experience. Was it always like that, or was that built by that repetition? Like that first Evo that you won all those years ago as a teenager. Was that still there, or were you nervous out your ass and then just after time it kind of got slowly reduced?
I think I was definitely super nervous at my very like for example my very first major I was super nervous, right? But come Injustice One Evo, like I've been around enough events to know like especially feeling that pressure of trying to win your first major, like I know what I had to do to compose myself at that point. So despite losing, and being on a big stage like that, I was really really composed. I was like I can do anything, right? And I will do anything that I need to win. So having that composure and I guess like over the years, it's like it became easier and easier and easier. Like obviously everyone still gets tournament nerves, even I do. But I typically know how to quell them. But there are certain tournaments where I'm just like it's obvious I'm playing shaky. So I had to be really careful. Like for example, after COVID happened, and then when tournaments started coming back at like huge majors, like I started feeling like that really anxious feeling, because I just haven't competed in so long, and so like it was like, damn, I have to relearn how to like compose myself again. But because of my recent competitions, I've been able to do that again, and now I've been seeing the success I've wanted to. Because it's really annoying that I kept getting a lot of second places over like the last year and a half, and so when I was able to win Skullgirls at Evo, it was like, yes, like finally.
Thanks for watching Visionaries on YouTube. For more content, please subscribe to the Overcome channel.